Mellow.
Detroit to do the shows and everything. I ran around out there with him for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to run into Jay too.
So you and Jay-Z?
Yeah, for a second we got a chance to speak. Not no real long conversations or nothing like that, but I just ran into him backstage. I guess he was staying because he did Renegade after me and him performed.
Okay.
He did Renegade, and then I walked through the stage and I ran into him, so I got a chance to holler at him about when he was saying, anybody scared of 50 Cent?
Oh, so you asked Jay about when he said, is nobody scared of 50 Cent? What did he say?
But that's what it created all of the negative energy between us.
But it's smooth, everything's good.
Yeah. But when I actually, I approached him, I said, what's up, man? We gonna kill each other or what? And he was like, and mess up the money?
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I've been saying, I get loose flakes. When somebody says something that makes me uncomfortable, they know I'm uncomfortable.
Now, 50, I haven't spoke to you since you jumped on Shyne's conference call, my brother.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Why did it happen? And why did you want to do that?
Well, desperation. They were desperate. They was calling everybody to tell them to get on the conference call. So they gave me the conference number.
Okay.
And I knew he was going to be on a live stream at the same time, so you get the visual of him, so you can really see who he is. You can't front, especially when they're surprised. You see his face, how he look.
Well,
he was like, oh my, who?
You waiting for me to answer? No, because you said it to me listen. So but where does the 50 Cent Shyne problem stem from? Because that I'm lost on.
I can't even figure it out. I think it was from a long time ago. I said a verse.
Wait a minute.
John, we ain't got no love for him.
Wait a minute, Fifth. Wait a minute. You guys came up here and did a freestyle. Now I remember. That was really it, though. You kind of kept it moving.
Yeah, it got to be 5 years old.
Yeah, no, you definitely kept it moving. So he addressed that, then you feel you need to address him.
Right, but because it was repeated things. There's 3 records that he wrote.
Okay.
That he put out, and I'm just watching them, and I didn't want to make a song. It didn't make sense to make a song because the music was terrible.
Now, did Def Jam speak to you about jumping on their Shyne conference call?
Nah, they ain't saying nothing. They spoke about it the next day, because what's ill is they ain't supposed to say it publicly because they got to get a paycheck at Def Jam. But they love me. The people that work there will be like, yo, you are crazy. Like, yo, that was the wildest thing I ever seen. They have to check in to tell me that.
My brother, listen. Let me just stop down and tell you, it was a different type of bananas, man. A different type. Yo, you keep calling and you're getting through it so crazy. You were saying a crazy name. It was so crazy. I was like, wow, this guy's out of control.
The wildest Buster was like, yo, he was low key. He was with what's the name in him? With Khaled in him.
Yo, 50, I know what you're doing, man. He name dropping everybody.
In the studio, Buster was with Khaled in him, and he was like, they was laughing. They couldn't stop laughing at it. So it's like, it's just when you put yourself in a position where you got to get got.
Yo, Fifth, I know exactly the type of guy you were in high school. I know exactly the type of guy you are, man. It's Hot 97, Funk Flex, Fifth. Now listen.
Flex her.
Floyd Mayweather. What's going on with him?
Well, I got off the phone with Floyd. I was on the phone with him last night before, and he said, yo, I'm going to holler back at you. I'm going to go see my baby mama. And then he called me afterwards and was like, yo, she was tripping. I went in there, it's dirty, everything's crazy in there and everything. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, she had this girl that stayed there that, her friend stay in the guest house and stuff. And they got issues, but when I see in the morning that she called the police, I'm like, man, what? Because I spoke to him, he wasn't upset. I know what she's saying happened didn't happen. You see what I'm saying?
Well, Fifth, did he put his hands on her?
He didn't put his hands on her.
He did not?
No, he would have told me anyway.
Fifth,
if he did. Huh?
Okay, so he did not?
No.
Okay, that's what, and so this is really a claim, and you spoke to Floyd Mayweather himself. This is a claim from, now why would she do this? What's her purpose? What is she looking to achieve out of this?
I don't know. We asking me what the woman's motivations is. I don't know. And she's a good person, too. She's a smart girl. I met her, I was impressed by her conversation a few times that I spoke to her, so I don't know what it is. And I just hope it goes away. I hope she just chill.
Okay, so there wasn't a choke up, there wasn't a Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Because he would have said it, like, you know, like, and that, like, I wouldn't have said nothing if that happened.
And let's be clear, Floyd Mayweather isn't arrested. He's just wanted for some questioning.
Right, I don't want to talk to him.
Okay. All right. So he said, 50, what up?
Man, everything good, man. But Flex, like I was saying with the Floyd thing.
Yes.
Like, what people don't know about this actual situation is in 2003, the same girl took him to court with similar allegations and got all the way to trial, and they changed their mind and said he didn't do anything.
Wow, not clean.
But nobody knows this, but you can check the actual court records in 2003. This actually happened before, but Floyd wasn't as popular as he is now. Now he's pound for pound the best fighter in the world 7 years later, and it tarnishes, you know, his aura, you know, everywhere. Like there's nobody, they recognize Floyd worldwide as pound for pound the best fighter. So, you know, like, for her to do it now, it's crazy, man. It should have spent $150,000 since, well, let me tell you, tax-free since May 1st. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's always nice. But, now, Fifth, but something happened, though. I don't, you know, and you know what? Look, he hasn't been arrested. Right. You know, there isn't, you know, a warrant. So, in honesty, I guess right now this really should be between her and him.
Yeah, if he didn't call me to tell me, I wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, but meaning, there is a lot of press. There is a lot of it's on the web a lot, but he's still just wanted for questioning. Am I correct?
Right, they're just going to want to question him about it, but it still tarnishes him. You say a fighter, isn't boxing or MMA one of the most violent sports that we have in existence?
No, definitely.
So if they say someone was aggressively, you know, going towards a female, what does that do to your endorsement opportunities?
I agree. No, I agree with you. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just tarnishes everything. You know, that's why in my situation I had to go get I had to file for defamation of character and won my suit because the things that were being said in that situation was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. I mean, it was, but I mean, you handled it like a trooper. I mean, you definitely dealt with the house.
Yeah, you know, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, you know, that one right there is, you know, for the show, right? That's for the show. You know, the Unsolved Mysteries.
You crazy, Viv. It's I-97, Funk Flex, 50 Cent. Yeah, I appreciate you giving me this exclusive, my brother, more than anything.
Yeah, man, you know, everything good, though, but, you know, I just really wanted to get a chance to, you know, to say something, because it makes, like, he'll call me and say, like, man, I can't even talk about it right now because of this.
I love when you're in these moods, Fifth. I don't hesitate to catch you when you're in these moods, my brother. I already know what it is. Yo, you've been going so hard on Twitter, though, man. You've been going hard.
Yeah, I moved up a slot. I'm number 17 right now. I'm finna pass Shaq.
You got like 4 million followers. That's so bananas, my brother.
They love me.
Yo, you threw me a couple thousand just on the retweet. I was like, yo, he just got me living. Oh, man. It's out 90.
Oh, love. It's your boy, you know. D-O-D-O.